2 years ago, Esther Jerry discovered she had fibroids when she was just a few months pregnant. These are growths encapsulated and attached to the walls of your womb.
As I was taking the ultrasound, that is when the radiologist discovered that together now with the fetus, there were fibroids.
The reasons why women get fibroids are not clear, and even though hormone estrogen produced by women's bodies seems to make fibroids grow, it may not be responsible for their initial development.
If a woman is nulliparous, they are more likely to get, or they have not had children, they are more likely to get fibroids. They are commoner with women of reproductive age.
Most women with fibroids will show symptoms such as heavy periods leading to anemia, pain in the abdomen, swelling in the pelvic area, and passing urine more often than normal. And even as she intends to get her fibroids surgically removed, Esther says her biggest fear is becoming infertile because of the fibroids.
I've talked to my gynecologist, and he has advised me to have the number of children that I want to have, because these fibroids can cause infertility.
The infertility is usually caused by the fact that the fibroids can affect the shape and internal environment of your womb, making it difficult for one to become pregnant.
If a person successfully conceives, they may abort. If they don't abort, then there may be those complications related to the delivery.
There are 3 types of fibroids: intramural fibroids, which increase overall blood flow to the uterus and enlarge and distort the internal cavity of the uterus; subserosal fibroids, which project from the outer surface of the uterus, and although they do not typically affect the size of the womb cavity, they are more likely to produce pressure symptoms than heavy periods or infertility. Finally, there are submucosal fibroids, which are the least common, although the most dangerous. They project into the womb cavity, greatly disrupting its shape. Also, they're most likely to cause infertility problems and sometimes grow into the uterus, even growing out of the cervix.
Most women with fibroids experience no symptoms, so the fibroids go undetected. But if you experience symptoms such as abdominal pain and very heavy periods, then there are several tests that a doctor can carry out to find out if you have fibroids.
A pelvic examination is necessary to find out if your uterus feels larger than expected, with hard, round lumps felt from the surface. After the pelvic examination, an ultrasound may follow. This scan can tell where the fibroids are located and give an idea of their size. After finding out if you have fibroids, there are several surgeries that can be performed. These include the uterine artery embolization, where the blood supply to the fibroid is blocked, causing it to shrink. At the Karen Hospital, doctors conduct surgeries using state-of-the-art equipment such as laparoscopic myomectomy surgery that involve removing the fibroids through the navel and abdomen with the use of a laparoscope. This way, the surgical procedure can be performed without the need for a large surgical incision. Besides the surgeries, there are a number of other treatment options for fibroids. Drugs such as progesterone can decrease bleeding or shrink the fibroids. Also, some herbal remedies for fibroids include a mixture of stinging nettle leaves, blackberry leaves, sage and peppermint, blended and taken with hot water after breakfast, lunch and dinner, and before bedtime. Zein Noor reporting for Sunday Live.